Good afternoon. Would you please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem?
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets cast their glare, those bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. Please be seated. It is now my distinct pleasure to welcome the class of 2012 president, Ms. Erin Collins.
Congratulations, class of 2012. It is amazing to think that after spending 12 years together in Westboro, we have come together one last time to rejoice and congratulate one another on our completion of high school. Together, with the support and guidance of our faculty, staff, friends, and family, we have contributed so much to this school and leave a lasting footprint in the heart of WHS. We have truly embodied the spirit of our school, town, and community, and embrace what it means to be a Westboro Ranger. And what does it mean to be a Westboro Ranger? As Westboro Rangers, we take pride in success and accomplishment. An example of this pride is embodied in the boys' track team. Through their own determination and will, and the constant push from Coach Anderson, they were able to clinch the title of league champs for the 12th year in a row, and carried that title with grace and honor. This pride is also embodied in our award-winning choral programs, such as our concert choir, which received a silver medal at the MICA Awards, and our women's chorale, which received a gold medal. Rangers also encourage advancement and progress. Our class is a great example of this quality. Even our principal, Mr. Smith, has expressed how he has witnessed the spirit and maturity of our class advance through each year we spent at WHS. One of the most noticeable qualities that a Westboro Ranger embodies is enthusiasm and spirit for our school. On our first day of school, this past year, we recognized our new role as leaders with a colorful, loud, and united celebration. Our involvement in extracurricular activities, such as Environmental Club, Interact, Center Stage, and our award-winning math team, shows our enthusiasm for making contributions to our school outside of the classroom. Our athletic teams and superfans may be the best example of our spirit and enthusiasm. One of our most favorite events is the breast cancer fundraiser put on by the volleyball team. We get decked out in pink clothing to cheer on the varsity squad and are able to raise money for breast cancer research while supporting our own athletes. Rangers also value leadership, and we have certainly outdone ourselves with our amazing leaders this past year. Congratulations to Lucy Song and Ningri Lee, our valedictorian and salutatorian, for their scholastic achievements and academic leadership. To Amy Haskell, our student council president, for her enthusiastic involvement in planning of events, such as homecoming and school dances. To Rachel Siegel, for leading the National Honor Society to do great things in community service. To Chloe Reski, the president of our Tri-M Music Honor Society, for all of the hard work she has put into our fine arts programs. To my fellow yearbook editors, Michelle Ziodonis and Parul Sharma, for creating a beautiful yearbook. To our sports team's captains, for their athletic achievements and demonstration of class on the field. And to the entire class of 2012, for leading the student body this past year with dignity and pride. As a whole, we were able to surpass the expectations of high school seniors and carry what it truly means to be a Westboro Ranger with class. If you take a moment to look around you, you will see all of the amazing and unique people that our class has to offer. We are the Westboro High School graduating class of 2012, and we are the only people in the entire world who share this aspect of our identities. It would be impossible to think of better people than the people sitting on this turf today to share this with. Although this ceremony is a symbol of our achievements, maturity, and wisdom we have acquired over our 12 years together in Westboro Public Schools, it is also a ceremony to wish us luck in whatever we make out of this life we are given. And there will be many incredible things that members of our class will go on to accomplish. On our first day of school, senior year, I addressed the school at our senior pep rally. The theme of my speech on that day was to have no regrets and to take advantage of the opportunities that senior year has to offer. This saying holds true for the rest of our lives. We must take advantage of the opportunities that this beautiful life has to offer. So what do you say, graduates? Let's end this year the same way we started it, with no regrets, class of 2012, no regrets. Thank you.
Good afternoon, family, friends, school and town officials, and members of the student body. It is my pleasure to address the class of 2012. Today is the culmination of 12 years of study in your educational journey. Many of you have spent all your years of school in Westboro, while others have come from far away to join us in this exceptional school district. Regardless of how long you have been with us, you have all brought something special to Westboro High School. Our diversity is a proud pillar of our current system. To the graduating class of 2012, I offer you some simple but important advice. Pursue what makes you happy. For some of you, that may mean obtaining great monetary wealth and prestige, or it may be an opportunity to be in the spotlight of society. Others will seek service to others as their calling. Meanwhile, some of you will wish to remain out of the limelight and focus on a career that may only be in the first stages of its infancy. Regardless, if you choose to stay local or wish to live on the far edges of the world, pursue what makes you happy. Your success will be judged by you and you alone. As young adults ready for the next chapter of your life, listen and consider the various options that people will suggest to you over the next several years. In the end, make your own decisions. Follow your heart and do what makes you happy. Mahatma Gandhi once said, "Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony." Good luck, class of 2012. I now have the honor of presenting the 2012 salutatorian, Ningri Lee.
Good evening, everyone. There sure are a lot of you. Thank you all for coming to what appears to be a cult meeting in which hundreds of deranged students dress up in wizard garb so that they may receive a singular piece of paper while thousands of their friends and family members cheer them on. But seriously, even though graduation may seem like a strange and boring tradition to some, it still remains a pivotal point in our education. Even though it is just a piece of paper, it's taken 12 years of hard work to get it, and it's probably the most valuable piece of paper you have ever received. Unless, of course, you received a check for $1 million. I would like to congratulate all of you wonderful people for making it this far. And thanks to all the teachers, faculty, parents, and students. Thank you for making high school a challenging but ultimately rewarding experience. So about 4 to 5 years ago, I was at this really fancy upper crust restaurant with my parents. Some of you might have heard of it. It's called Taco Bell. My parents were off buying food, and I was just sitting at a table, minding my own business. To make this story more believable, picture me studying a math textbook while I waited. Anyway, this strange man walked towards me and sat down at my table. He reached over, shook my hand, and said to me, "Hey, I just want you to know that I respect you, man. In some countries, they shoot people like you." I assumed that was a compliment. So I laughed it off and thanked him for his kind words, like this was the most normal thing in the world. Then he said, "You look like a smart kid with a bright future ahead of you. So let me give you a little advice. Don't be a jerk." And then he got up, walked over to my side of the table, and gave me a hug. He stated that I should always floss like a boss. Then he left. He didn't even order food. He just wandered away. Looking back, given the fact that we were at Taco Bell, he was probably just really high. Anyway, this turned out to be the best advice I've ever received. I am proud to say that throughout high school, I have never had to lie to my dentist about my flossing habits. You're probably wondering how I'm going to relate this story back to our high school experience. What's the moral here? I told this story to one of my friends, and he saw the moral right away. Stay away from Taco Bell. But the truth is that these moments of sharing cool stories with my friends is one of the things that made high school entertaining for me. You all have your own funny and special memories that made high school entertaining for you. And then I realized there's simply nothing for me to reflect on that can possibly express what we've all been through these last 4 years. You all have your own achievements, unique perspectives, humorous experiences, and aspirations. And you don't need a small Asian kid to tell you what high school is all about. Once again, congratulations. You done good. Keep going.
I would now ask Mr. Brian Callahan and Mrs. Carol Kavanaugh, the two assistant principals at Westboro High School, to please come forward for the presentation of our scholarships. Good afternoon. At this time, it gives me and Mrs. Kavanaugh great privilege and pleasure to announce this year's scholarship recipients. Over $100,000 has been granted to nearly 140 students in this wonderful class of 2012. It's quite an accomplishment for our town and our school. Students, when your name is called, please stand to be recognized. Audience, we kindly ask that you hold your applause until the conclusion of this portion of our ceremony. Thank you. Kylan Lee, Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Elizabeth Anderson, John Patrick Howard Memorial Scholarship and Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Ritika Lahoti, Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Roy E. Mundelboim, Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Brittany Rosenthal, Westboro Girls Lacrosse Association Commitment to the Game and Westboro High School National Honor Society Scholarships.
Lindsay Graham, Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Sneha Subramaniam, Penta Communications Incorporated Scholarship and the Esoterics Genetic Lab Science Award.
Kimberly Orr, Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Joshua Sari, the Westboro District Nurses Association, the Rotary Club of Westboro, and the Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarships.
Megan Speed, John Boyle O'Reilly Council 85 Knights of Columbus Memorial Scholarship, Tycho Simplex and James W. Madsen Scholarship, Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Selena Tam, Westboro High School Store Scholarship.
Taryn Janae, Marion and Daniel Kelleher Family Trust.
Lillian Chen, the Westboro Garden Club, the Dick Foster Scholarship Fund, and the Rotary Club of Westboro Scholarships.
Alexander Coggin, Westboro Athletic Booster Association, John J. Flynn Memorial Scholarship, and the Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Michelle Zidonis, Westboro High School Yearbook Scholarship.
Luke Freitas, Sean Zoe Marks Hockey Scholarship, American Legion Post 163 Stoll Parker Memorial Scholarship, and Westboro Athletic Booster Association Scholarship.
Alyssa Renyuk, the Sandra Walden Fenton Memorial and the Diane R. and Thomas J. McGinn Jr. Scholarships.
Onyebuchi Chikwendu, Westboro High School Store, Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
William Ashton, Westboro Athletic Booster Association and the Ron McQuilkin Memorial Scholarships.
Rebecca Crivello, the Dunkin' Donuts Merino Organization Scholarship.
Amy Haskell, the Sarah W. Gibbons Memorial, the Peter Smith Memorial, a Westboro Women's Club, and a South Street Diner Scholarships.
Bridget Bowser, the Leo Casey Scholarship for Excellence and Commitment to Westboro Team Sports, Westboro Girls Lacrosse Association Commitment to the Game, Westboro High School National Honor Society Scholarship, and Nina Dress Shop Scholarship.
Emily Dwyer, the Lieutenant Vincent B. Lee Memorial Scholarship.
Sydney Darmond. The Westboro Superior Officers Union Scholarship, Westboro Girls Lacrosse Association Commitment to the Game, Westboro Athletic Booster Association, Westboro Athletic and Social Association Founders Scholarship, and the Westboro Professional Firefighters Association Scholarship.
Brendan Robertson. The Leonard M. Krull Trust Scholarship.
Lucy Song. The Westboro Civic Club Scholarship, Faith G. Newark Memorial Scholarship, and Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Jamo Kang. The Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
George Thompson. Marion and Daniel Kelleher Family Trust Scholarship.
Andrea Skinner. The Melfa Wealth Management Scholarship and the Westboro High School Guidance Counseling Department Scholarships.
Colleen Mulcahy. The George G. Genthner Memorial Scholarship.
Kaylin Bodette. Westboro Women's Club Evangeline Dreher Memorial and a Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Isabel Aronoff. The Dr. James G. and Marie K. Boyd Memorial Scholarship.
Laura Hart. The William S. Harris Memorial and a Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarships.
Audra Murphy. The Mary E. Kane Scholarship and Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Michael Colbert. The David W. Herter Scholarship for Young Authors, Women of St. Luke's, and a Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarships.
Fatima Ramzan-Ali. The Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Shira Berger. The Tycho Simplex and James W. Madsen Scholarship and a Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Thera Slayton. The Aronson Memorial Scholarship and the Dunkin' Donuts Marina Organization Scholarship.
Whitney Woodcock. A Westboro Athletic and Social Association Founders Scholarship and the Judge Robert Gallagher and Fran Scales Memorial Scholarship.
Ningri Lee. The Richard X. Gannon Memorial Scholarship.
Farkad Davranoff. The Teresa Ruth Aldrich Bryson Award.
Ayako Makami. The Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Tim Jerome. The Westboro High School Environmental Club Scholarship.
Melissa Barnes. The Rotary Club of Westboro, the Norman C. Beansy White Memorial Scholarship, Melfa Wealth Management Scholarship, and Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Amos Lee. A Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Crystal Armand. The Plant Bazaar Scholarship and the Leonard M. Krull Trust Scholarship.
Joseph Fanning. A Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Youngkyu Yang. Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Rebecca Nissenbaum. The Peg Orff Memorial Scholarship.
Daniel Murphy. The Charlotte Spinney Vision Scholarship.
Allison Fisher. Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Sarah Kalinowski. The Admiral and Mrs. Lewis E. Denfeld Memorial Scholarship, the Dunkin' Donuts Marino Organization Scholarship.
Andrew Lampy. The Westboro Athletic Booster Association Dutkowski Family Foundation Sportsmanship Award and the Westboro Civic Club Scholarship.
Rebecca Bryan. The Westboro Civic Club Scholarship.
Katie White. The William S. Harris Memorial
and a Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarships.
Emma Pisha. The Westboro Education Association Mary B. Conroy Memorial Scholarship, the Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship, and Marion and Daniel Kelleher Family Trust Scholarship.
David Whalen. Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship and the Leonard M. Krull Trust Scholarship.
Jacob Robbins. The Westboro Democratic Town Committee Scholarship and the Dunkin' Donuts Marina Organization Scholarship.
Stephen Croft. A Westboro Education Association, Winifred and Robert Innes Memorial, a Westboro Athletic Booster Association, and the Leonard M. Krull Trust Scholarships.
Caitlin Moore. The Westboro Girls Lacrosse Association Commitment to the Game Scholarship.
Sarah Purcell. A Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Angelica Belcafini. Dr. John P. Doherty Jr. Memorial Scholarship.
Matthew Skinner. A Leonard M. Krull Trust Scholarship.
Ryan Kennard. The John Patrick Howard Memorial Scholarship. The Westboro Athletic Booster Association Scholarship.
Laura Heatherman. A Westboro Athletic Booster Association Scholarship.
Eugene Jang. Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Delson Alves. The Lieutenant Richard H. Brady Memorial Scholarship.
Samuel Mayo. The Westboro Civic Club Scholarship and Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Jenna Kelly. A Westboro Civic Club Scholarship.
Victoria Chow. The Lucy Ann Lowe Taylor Memorial Scholarship and Nita Dress Shop Scholarship.
Reed Garrity. A Westboro Athletic Booster Association Scholarship.
Shayna LaRiviere. The Ben Horgan Memorial Scholarship.
Cormac Sullivan. A Westboro Athletic Booster Association Scholarship and a Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Jillian Horka. The Westboro Girls Lacrosse Association Commitment to the Game Scholarship.
Robert McNally Jr. A Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Aiden Moffett. The Honolulu Restaurant Scholarship and the Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Samuel Webb. Westboro Professional Firefighters Association, a J. Lewis Zaretti Jr. Memorial Scholarship, a Westboro Athletic Booster Association Scholarship, and the Westboro Garden Club Scholarship.
Alexander Hayes. The James Jimmy Hayes Memorial Scholarship, Westboro Education Association Margaret Gleason Memorial Scholarship, the Tycho Simplex and James W. Madsen Scholarship, and Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Colin Lees. The Honolulu Restaurant Scholarship.
Chrissa Camargo. The Leonard M. Krull Trust Scholarship.
Aaron Collins. The Mary Edith Wheaton Smith and a Westboro High School Yearbook Scholarship.
Sean Theka Paril. The Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship and the John L. Brigham Memorial Scholarship.
Dean Sudall. The Andrew Sarkeesian Memorial Scholarship.
Ryan Seba. The Frank D. Sagro Memorial Scholarship.
Megan O'Neill. The Matthew Pano Memorial Scholarship.
Davide Ross. The Matthew Pano Memorial Scholarship and the Leonard M. Krull Trust Scholarship.
Taylor Johnson. The Ruth Wadley Memorial and a Westboro Girls Lacrosse Association Commitment to the Game scholarships.
William Heffernan. The Dan Allen Memorial Scholarship, Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship, and Leonard M. Krull Trust Scholarship.
Alexander Sheldon, a Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Chloe Reski. The Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Rebecca Litwin, the Dunkin' Donuts Marino Organization Scholarship.
Allison Enriquez. The Andrew Sarkeesian Memorial Scholarship and the Dunkin' Donuts Marino Organization Scholarship.
Allison Strand, the Westboro TV Incorporated Scholarship.
Hannah Bjork. The Dave Young Memorial Scholarship, Westboro Girls Lacrosse Association Commitment to the Game, the Dunkin' Donuts Marino Organization Scholarship, and the Westboro High School Guidance Counseling Department Scholarship.
Therese Lukey, the Tycho Simplex and James W. Madsen Scholarship, and a Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Allison Bracey. The Westboro High School Student Council Scholarship.
Cambry Cologne, Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Rachel Siegel. The Westboro High School National Honor Society Scholarship and the Westboro Athletics Booster Association William F. Walsh Student Athlete Scholarship.
Lydia Stedman, the Tycho Simplex and James W. Madsen Scholarship and a Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Linda Wang. The Joseph and Alice Nelpe Ruchinskis Memorial Scholarship and the Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Derek Castile, a Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Jonathan Mahayich. A Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Alexander Knapp, the Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Annika Olson. An Arts Cleaners Scholarship and a Ruth E. Simonelli Memorial Scholarship.
Zachary Silverman, a Westboro Athletic Booster Association Scholarship.
John Egan. The Women of St. Luke's Scholarship, In Your Shoes Scholarship, and a Rotary Club of Westboro Scholarship.
Jessica Bellevue, the Westboro High School Student Council Scholarship.
Stephanie Melvin. The Nancy Kane Peterson Memorial Scholarship.
Ashley Markson, the Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Mara Frumkin. A Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Eric Harrington, a Charlotte Spinney Vision Scholarship and a Westboro Friends of Facing History in Ourselves Scholarship.
Parul Sharma. The Honeydew Donuts Scholarship, a Westboro High School National Honor Society Scholarship, the Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship, and the Westboro High School Yearbook Scholarship.
Michael Burgoyne Mullen, a Rotary Club of Westboro Scholarship.
Stephanie Leach. A James C. Hopkins Memorial Knights of Columbus Scholarship and Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Itis Rudis, the Roger Braley Memorial Scholarship.
Shannon Colbath. The Roland H. O'Brien Memorial Scholarship.
Matthew DeRusha, the Lieutenant Daniel J. Campion Memorial Scholarship.
Matthew Shunny. A Westboro Athletic Booster Association Scholarship.
Jesse Blackwell, a Local 259 United Auto Workers, a Westboro High School National Honor Society, and a Westboro High School Guidance Counseling Department scholarships.
Anna Petrunik, a Westboro High School Girls Lacrosse Association Commitment to the Game scholarship, and a Westboro Athletic Booster Association scholarship.
Jamie Gagliano, a Westboro Community Land Trust scholarship.
Lobna Bendaticha, a Leonard M. Krull Trust scholarship.
Molly Ernest, the Women of St. Luke's in memory of Leonora M. Lee scholarship.
Elliot Wu, the Dunkin' Donuts Merino Organization scholarship.
Andrew McElhaney, the Waha Hockey scholarship.
Vanessa DeKenga, the Chartwell scholarship K-12.
Brendan Crowley, a Westboro Fine Arts Education scholarship.
Rebecca Britton Anastas, the John L. Brigham Memorial Scholarship, and the Westboro High School National Honor Society Scholarship.
Hajra Shamsi, a Rotary Club of Westboro scholarship.
Naladi Palma, the Hopkinton CC Charitable Foundation Scholarship, a Rotary Club of Westboro Scholarship, the Westboro Women's Club Scholarship, and the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Scholarship.
Molly Hester, the LCA Hastings Teaching Scholarship and the L.W. Gately Scholarship Award.
Kieran Drowan, a Rotary Club of Westboro Scholarship and a Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Julianne Spiegel, a Leonard M. Krull Trust Scholarship.
Jason Lamont, a Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Abigail Chasen, a Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
And Catherine Barrett, Marion and Daniel Kelleher Family Trust Scholarship, and a Westboro Fine Arts Education Scholarship.
Ladies and gentlemen, the recipients of this year's scholarships, let's give them a nice round of applause.
It is now my honor to present the Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Marianne O'Connor, who will address the class of 2012.
Members of the class of 2012, families, school committee members, administration, staff, and all those who have been instrumental in leading up to this important day, thank you. It is a privilege to be here today to share this important day with you, the day you've long awaited for, the day you officially graduate from Westboro High School. Like many of you, this school district has been a big part of my life, and I congratulate you for successfully completing this milestone. For many of you, your journey through the Westboro Public Schools has allowed you to develop wonderful friendships and memories. For those whose school journey began here in kindergarten, so much has happened in the last 12 years that has defined your life and your generation. You've witnessed unprecedented advances in technology that have changed our planet. The ability to instantly communicate ideas, thoughts, and knowledge has changed the global landscape for your learning. Many of you are traveling the global landscape digitally in ways that previous generations only dreamed of. In these rapidly changing times, the tools and the manner in which you will interact and communicate with others will be critical. Embrace the new technologies when and where appropriately. Hopefully no one is twitting and tweeting and texting while we're going through this, but I have a feeling there's probably a few of you out there. Occasionally, just raise your eyes from the keyboard and make eye contact with those around you. Expand your relationships beyond the 144 characters. Personal relationships take time and effort. Remember to unplug occasionally. Stay connected and in touch with your families, your friends, but most importantly, stay in touch with yourself and your core values. It's important to remember these values that have guided you to date, those you wish to hold on to, and those that need to be adjusted as you face the new and exciting challenges ahead. Remember who you are, where you're from, and continue to consider Westboro a safe place to return to. You're known here, and you're loved, and you will always be welcomed home. From this day forward, you will have your own story to tell about your school journey and the people and experiences you encountered along the way. I echo what some of your classmates said last night, sharing about people and staff that they'd like to thank. So as you prepare to move on, I'd like you to think about those in your life who have contributed to your development and success culminating in this graduation day. Many of those people are here today. Parents, siblings, some of your relatives, friends, and of course your very proud teachers. As graduates, you get the honor of sitting up front, but most of you wouldn't have accomplished what you have today without the people in the back. So I'm going to try something. I'd like you to stand up, turn around, and on the count of 3, we're going to yell out a big thank you. Ready? Everybody up, turn around. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I knew it was out there. I just knew it was out there. Thank you so much. Have a seat. Have a seat. I spoke with Mr. Smith yesterday as I was preparing my remarks, and I said I'd really like to try something. Okay, would you hold that, please? Right there. Thanks. I really wanted to try something, but I didn't want to be that superintendent that initiated some flash mob or something. So you did a great job, and I appreciate it. Wherever you began your school experience, your first day of school most likely included a children's book that was read to you by your teacher. As your superintendent of schools, the teacher in me continues to define who I am. So I'm going to close your school experience by sending you off with some wisdom from one of my favorite children's books, and it's called Only One You. Always be on the lookout for a new friend. Look for beauty wherever you are, and keep the memory with you. Blend in when you need to, and stand out when you have the chance. Find your own way. You don't have to follow the crowd. Know when to speak, but more importantly, know when to listen. If you make a wrong turn, circle back. It's okay. We all do it. Set aside some quiet time to relax and reflect each and every day. Remember, there's only one you in this world. Make it a better place. Our world's counting on you. Congratulations.
Our final speaker today is the class of 2012 valedictorian. With great honor and privilege, I present to you Miss Lucy Song.
So, class of 2012, you made it. Most of you came into high school as frightened freshmen, and now you've made it through, intact and alive. Congratulations. Perhaps to some, graduating high school seems like no big deal, but these 4 years have taken work and deserve a celebration. First of all, I'd like to thank, on behalf of our entire class, the parents who have supported these 237 people through these 1,460 days. We appreciate your support and guidance, and even more, without you, all of us would not exist. We should thank each other too. As the wonderful, diverse, amazingly spirited class of 2012, we have helped create the Westboro High School community we know and love most of the time. We also owe a huge thank you to the school, the teachers, administration, guidance counselors. We know that you all try your best to give us an education filled with opportunities to learn and grow. Throughout our 4 years, our teachers have guided us towards becoming educated, aware, and involved individuals. I can see the traces of our hard work every day. Not only are there so many academic achievements, but on any given week, we might be able to see a tennis match, or a track meet, or browse through an art exhibit in the halls, attend a concert or the pajama game, or listen to the band play 27 minutes of pomp and circumstance. When I realized that I actually had to make this speech, I became a lot nervous. I've never been good at not tripping over my words, as you might see. Still, I felt like my speech wouldn't be complete without some sort of inspiring message or reflective words of wisdom or exaltation of freedom or something of the sort. I polled the all-powerful YouTube, now that our school finally has it, for inspiring graduation speeches, and I have calculated through meticulous research that roughly 96.5% of the most hideously boring speeches ever delivered have to do with sad farewells, being among the future leaders of our generation, the magic of friendship, and this is the best time of your lives. Out of all the best speeches, 95% had humor, and one girl sang her speech. So I'm going to sing for you now. No, not really. So, I've written a poem about how this is a time in our lives that we feel like we're all growing up. For a lot of us, the stress and pressures of becoming independent adults will make it hard to just slow down. I haven't felt like a carefree 5th grader for a long time. I hope that wherever you go next year, you will appreciate every moment in your life, and you will keep a childlike curiosity in your travels. Frogs are unable to vomit. And no, this is not the start of the poem. I just know that as soon as I mention poetry, my research indicates half of you will start to zone out. Okay. Let's make a promise here and now. Let us promise to never get old, to keep that childish, childlike wonder, and never in our powers do exactly what we're told. The world splits asunder, yet we keep hold on bets who can climb the highest tree. Who is brave and bold? Me. I'm not a sheep. Let us promise to forever delay the onslaughts of time as flesh to clay to dust. We must stomp in every puddle, name every star, and no matter how far or near calamity strikes in every shape or form, fight it with a cape and a smile. It's been a while since I've thrown a snowball, but I will own up to it. All sweaty and impatient, I am waiting for the snow to fall again. It's been a long time since I've raced down the water slides. To win is beside the point. We've faced 1,000 tides on 1,000 shores. Even so, even for that, each blink and bat of an eye is tie-dyed and worth more than what you think your adult mirth can buy. 1,000 pennies clink, clang, jingle. It may tingle your brain to think of $1,000 bills, but Mahler once said, if you think you're boring your audience, go slower, not faster. I'm going slow. I'll paint a green rose. When we are old, we will not care about how many clothes or cars we had, or how far we got in that corporate crew. You can play that reed until you're blue, but you will never need to remember that high score, nor how you lost that match, caught the flu, made that catch, or bossed that game of StarCraft 2. Let us keep things in perspective. 20 years from now, all will effectively have our approximations. Tears dry, memories lie, and your GPA won't follow you until you die. I'm not going to cry. Today is not a beginning, and it's not an end. It's some little mark in the middle. Today is not the magic day to change your ways, turn your life around, morph into another person, hear the sounds of bells clanging as you think, well, this is so inspiring. I'm going to call Wall Street and see if they're hiring. No, it's a celebration and a realization of how much we've accomplished and how much there is left to do. The future you is immune to using my high school truisms for inspiration. I cannot preach. Instead of forever reaching for tomorrow's who, what, when, where, how, I will wish you luck and this speech so you can enjoy the here and now. Thank you.
For the students of 2012, the moment you have been waiting for has arrived. I would now ask Mr. Brian Callahan, our assistant principal, to come forward for the conferring of your diplomas. Right up. Right up. All of them.
Julia Elizabeth Afshari. Jasmine Natasha Aljandali. Delson Maderos Alves. Elizabeth Rose Anderson. Michael Thomas Anderson. Aisha Nadeem Anwar. Laura Ada Orlando Aramini. Gregory Arnold. Isabel Sarah Aronoff. Jennifer Kate Atkinson. Veda Awasti. Melissa Ann Barnes. Catherine Elizabeth Barrett. Kaylin Christine Bodette. Angelica Elaine Belcofini. Jessica Whitney Bellevue. Lobna Ben Natisha. Shira Danielle Berger. Mark Jared Berman. Hannah Catherine Bjork. Jesse Michael Blackwell. Maxwell Evan Block. Michael Ryan Burgoyne Mullen. Bridget Kelly Bowser. Allison Elizabeth Bracy. Linda Lee Bredberg. Rebecca May Britton Anastas. Rebecca Leah Bryan. Chrissa Marie Camargo. Arthur Thomas Carr III. James Colbert Case. Derek Mitchell Castile. Dominic Matthew Castile. Dwayne William Castile. Daniel V. Catalan. Abigail Helene Chasen. Victoria Chow. Lillian Helena Chen. Onyebuchi Nneka Chikwendu. Sungyu Zhang. Vanessa Joanne Clemens. Alexander Soterius Coggin. Shannon Rose Colbath. Michael Joseph Colbert. Justin Thomas Cole. Cambry Danielle Colon. Alex Connors. Sean Considine. Luis Miguel Correa. Rebecca Lee Crivello. Stephen Croft. Mitchell Reed Crowder. Brendan Albert Crowley. Farkhad Davranov. Sydney Elise Diarmond. Matthew R. Demers. Matthew John DeRusha. James Logan DeSanti. Vanessa Dikenga. Drew Utpal Dixit. Brian Patrick Duran. Kiernan Richard Drohan. Kevin Dutois. Emily May Dwyer. Bram Allen Egan. John Michael Egan. Molly Clancy Ernest. Christopher Daniel Everett. Michael Thomas Fahey. Joseph Scott Fanning. Andrew Wesley Falds. Andrew Alexander Ferreira. Nicholas Anthony Ferretti. Allison Joan Fisher. Luke M. Freitas. Rosa Maria Freitas. Mara Elaine Frumkin. Stephen Joseph Fry. Jamie Corcoran Gagliano. Reed Edward Garrity. Alon Nissim Gelber. Brianna Lee Gould. Caroline Marie Graham. Lindsay Christine Graham. Madeline Marie Green. James Richard Gross. Tyler David Habercorn. Eric Joseph Harrington. Laura Melissa Dreher Hart. Alexander Christian Thomas Hayes. William Christopher Heffernan. Allison Catherine Henriquez. Molly Elizabeth Hester. Laura Janine Heatherman. Christian Jude Holland. Jillian Sandra Horka. Mashal Fatima Hussein. Taryn Michelle Janae. Eugene Jang. Timothy Tahoe Jerome. Taylor Nicole Johnson. Jamo Kang. Jenna Bloom Kelly.
Happy birthday!
Tom Kikon Yogo. Ryan Kennard. Andrew Kenneth Kinsman. Alexander John Knapp. Bharath Kumaraswamy. Ritika Lahoti. Jason Douglas Lamont. Andrew Joseph Lampy. Shayna Marie LaRiviere. Ann Elizabeth Lachlan. Caitlin Jean Lawton. Stephanie Kristen Leach. Amos Lee. Colin Matthew Lease. Claudia Leone. Kylin Lee. Rebecca Shea Litwin. Juliet Elizabeth Lloyd. Carl Clemens Loeffler. Marina Elizabeth Lucas Santos. Therese Rochelle Lukey. Jeremy Taylor Laurier. Brian Enrique Macario. Andrew Davis McElhaney. Malia Mansour. Naba Mansour. Ashley Ann Markson. Cameron C. Matheson. Samuel Rounds Mayo. Joseph Martin Mazzullo III. Robert George McNally Jr. Stephanie Ann Melvin. Stephen Edmund Merchant. Charlotte Elise Michaels. Jonathan Ralph Mahayich. Ayako Mary Mikami. Aiden John Moffett. Taylor Marie Monahan. Stephen Thomas Monette. Caitlin Suzanne Moore. Bernard M. Moogie. Colleen Mulcahy. Roy E. Mundelboim. Audra Shaw Murphy. Daniel Patrick Murphy. Rebecca Jacqueline Nissenbaum. Caitlin Marie O'Donohue. Craig E. Okita. Allison Nicole Olajarj. Annika Jagel Olson. Megan Christine O'Neill. Stephanie Marie Orlando. Kimberly Lane Orr. Dean Michael Odie. Maximilian Blair Pabon Young. Naladi Danielle Palma. Anna Nicole Petrunik. Emma Rachel Pisha. Alexandra Potts. Erica Taylor Price. Sarah Elizabeth Purcell. Thomas Paul Rafferty. Fatima Zara Ramzanali. Alyssa Ranyuk. Chloe Eileen Reski. Benjamin Dean Ridley. Brendan William Robertson. J. Joseph Robillard. Jacob Gabriel Robbins. Evan Bernard Rodriguez. Davity Ross. Brittany Taylor Rosenthal. Crystal Kelly Rowe. Itis Romus Rodis. Luke Rutledge. Joseph Michael Sari. Tiago Santos. Ryan David Seba. Alexander Malcolm Chaldone. Hajra Shamsi. Pavrul Sharma. George Matthew Shunny. Rachel Elizabeth Siegel. Zachary Aaron Silverman. Andrea Potter Skinner. Matthew Gregory Skinner. Thera Sarah Slayton. Megan Laura Speed. Julianne Patricia Spiegel. Lydia Stedman. Allison Hope Strand. Francois Xavier Stricker Krongad. Sneha Subramaniam. Dean Peter Sudol. Cormac Timothy Sullivan. Jeffrey Assad Syed. Selena S. Tam. David Bernard Toronto. Derek Donald Toronto. Sean Clarence Thecaperio. George Brian Thompson. Owen Tien. Logan M. Trainer. Ryan Venditti. Joseph Patrick Wallace. Linda Wang. Samuel Hill Webb. Marissa Lynn Welch. David Charles Whalen. Katie Elizabeth White. Whitney Paige Woodcock. Elliot Chen Wu. Young Q Yang. Casey Yu. Rocco Zelik. Michelle Ziodonis. David Joseph Zinger. Aaron McNamara Collins. William Ralph Casey Jr. Lindsay Ann Ward. Sarah Elizabeth Kalinowski. Lillian Helena Chen. Excuse me. Lucy Song. Ningri Lee. Amy Lynn Haskell. Crystal Robin Armand. William Allen Ashton.
Congratulations, class of 2012. We are now officially high school graduates. you.